This video will discuss building and designing the user interface or the form for the Barron Community Center project from Chapter 5. You can see that all of the objects have already been placed on the form. They have been named where necessary. Notice that, remember I use that term dynamic or active objects, like this label has been renamed in this case as fee label. However, the static objects, the static labels, have not been named. It's still just label 3 because this label is never going to be referenced in the code of the project. Once the objects have been placed on the form, one of the first things that you want to do is set the tab index order in a user-friendly form. In this particular project, the user is going to select one of the option buttons and then the age, and then we'll probably click the display fee button and then probably click the exit. So we want our tab index order to be 0 for the option buttons. We want the age static label as the next object in the tab index order, immediately followed by the age text box. Reason being is because of the keyboard shortcut, which is actually assigned to the label, but remember that the label cannot have the focus, so the idea is the keyboard shortcut will try to put the focus on the label and then go to the very next object in the tab index order. Set the tab index order by selecting the form, pull down the view menu, select tab order, and you can see that the tab indexes are out of order, and I'm going to begin clicking on them. But notice I'm very carefully clicking in a sequential order of how I would like the objects to receive their focus through the tab index order. Once I've selected all the objects, I turn off the view tab order. The next thing that many of you are forgetting to put in your projects is that form properties, or the form properties for the accept button and cancel button. Remember, the accept button form property is associated with the keyboard's enter key. We want, for user-friendly characteristics or user-friendly features, the user to be able to hit the enter key on the keyboard, and it would be the same thing in this case as selecting or clicking the display button. The cancel button, again a form property, cancel button is associated with the keyboard's escape key. So now when the user hits the escape key, it automatically invokes the exit button's click event procedure. So I think I have demonstrated all the things to set up the Barron Community Project Center form. Again, I want to remind you that you are welcome to rearrange the form to your desire. Certainly provide enhancements if you would like to. Okay, the next video will discuss the code logic of this project.